All right, welcome back, you guys. And wow, look what we got here, our brand new fab room. How about this, man?
Just had to clean up a little bit of space, and man, this is a great area. We can just kind of bounce between machines.
Right.
Favorite spot.
We took a lot of our stuff from the floor up there, brought it back here, so we come back here and do a lot of the grunt dirty work. So this is where we really get fun and have some lessons like we're gonna do right now.
Yeah, no, all right, we talked about that drip rail, and that's gonna be a tricky little part.
Yeah.
To really make it the same way and make it
Isn't
look
it wild how that little part, you think a drip rail or a door, is like, nothing to it. But man, it's really intricate. A lot of compound bends, turns, and a lot of things that you try to figure out, just how do I recreate all that?
Yeah, so let's walk you through some of the shapes. So Willie's over here, we got a new bead roller.
Yeah.
This thing is awesome from Woodward Fab.
Yeah,
so
man.
while he's setting up different dies, seeing what they do to try to recreate this guy, I'll show you a little bit about what the challenge is to make this
There's
thing.
a couple.
Yeah, a lot. Let's look a little bit about this drip edge, right? You can see the spot weld here. So this attaches up on the roof, right? And then it kicks out, and then it has this little droopy edge down here. And that's so water comes down, it hangs and drops instead of wicks underneath, collects, and rots. So to get this shape is gonna be pretty challenging. So we've got a lot of complex shapes going on. So this is gonna be an easy bend, but we may decide to leave that off, attach it a different way, because this is gonna add too much structure to get it to curl. Let's see what we can do. We wanna show you more of the figure it out instead of the hero shots, right? A lot of times you get on social and someone's just like, bang, bang, bang. It's magic. Well, yeah, you got to figure that out a little bit because each step might not get you the crease or the step or whatever that you want perfectly. So we're going to play around with our new bead roller here, man. Give us some skinny. This is brand new for us, man. We're stoked.
Yeah, man. This is the Woodward Fab Professional 42-inch. I mean, this thing is massive, 42-inch power bead roller. And, man, everything you imagine from the little bead roller, just bigger, better. And, you get this variable speed foot control. So really cool. You got adjustable shaft up here so you can play with this lower die, add pressure. I'm just trying to figure that tip in. This thing's gonna be awesome. We can build a lot of cool stuff with this, man.
Yeah, and they got all different sizes. So we got the big bad version.
Yeah, full die
but
set.
you can get smaller ones. You can get the hand crank ones.
Yeah.
But this is powered both directions. So yeah, we got a whole bunch of dies with it. As I mentioned, we got our 3D printer over here to get this radius, right, just perfect. We'll see if we can print a die if it works. But a lot of times you'll have to make the tooling for whether it's a power hammer or a bead roller to get the exact shape you're looking for. So great selection to start off with. We're gonna play around and see if we can figure that out. Maybe go hammer on it a little bit. So now we're gonna squash it nice and flat in the roller here. So we got just flat rollers, so we can get a good crease along there.
Might be it on the first pass. You'll see how this looks, and it might be in the money there, see?
All right, gang, check that out.
Ooh.
All right.
It's pretty sweet, actually.
Yeah. All right, so we've got our profile nice and straight. The truck is not straight.
Yeah.
So Willie's gonna show you how we knocked that part out, but we kicked up the flange, this guy here, and then we put a little bit of curl in it by putting some really light brakes here. And anytime you use big equipment, you can always come back with hammer dolly and get the little finessing that you need.
Right. Now to meet the profile of the truck, it's been last time you seen a windshield flush like that? You haven't. So how do you do that? We just grab it at both ends and just.
You need a Willie.
Yeah, no, actually, we have a shrinker.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Shrinker stretcher for that, and it does a fine job of finding that profile. So anytime you have a piece of metal like this and you need some sort of small bend curve in it, man, grab your shrinker stretcher slowly. But those things, man, will put a bend in anything. It doesn't matter, creases, folds, whatever, it'll bend it up.
Let's go start fitting some of this stuff up and see how that thing's coming together.
Really, I did this.
That's what he usually does.